Hello everyone! Today I will describe how to optimize your distributed team for high-performance agile delivery so you can accelerate progress and optimize cost. Hello, I'm Patrick Miller. I'm a digital business specialist and you're in the right place if you want unconventional advice to make it happen. Assembling a team and achieving stellar performance is tough, even when you have internal resources and a big budget. But this is rarely the case. Usually, you need to get what you can internally and source externally on a limited budget what you don't have. Find the right skills, ensure diversity, avoid poisonous egos, optimize communication, and implement key agile rituals. Doing all this within a reasonable budget is a huge challenge. Have you ever worked in a great team? Do you remember what made it so special? Let me know why it was so great in the comments down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to know when I upload a new video. In one of my corporate roles, I was hired and given 18 months to reduce costs by 30% while increasing flexibility and output. We had to optimize skills, communication, and cost. I will share some tactics I used to make it happen. Number 1, co-locate the business team. Your business team will consist mostly of internal resources and include leadership, a few agile project owners, and some on-demand resources. I described this in more detail in a separate video and you can check it out. Assuming they have the skills, communication is your primary driver in selection. While communication with the technical team is important, they will spend more time with the stakeholders. Without good stakeholder communication, everything downstream is sub-optimized. To facilitate communication and collaboration between leadership and product owners, it is best to have the business team all co-located in the same place and physically close to the internal stakeholders and close to the external stakeholders if possible. Number 2, co-locate the technical team. You should also have your technical resources in one place to facilitate communication and team spirit. Agile projects run fast and furious. Minutes count. Communication is crucial for eliminating misunderstandings that result in lost time, rework, and frustration. While the business analyst is not strictly an agile role, I prefer to have a business analyst in the team. And I also prefer to have the business analyst close to the developers with whom they spend the majority of their time. They facilitate communication between the product owners and the developers and serve as a neutral pair of eyes for validation and testing. Number 3, the technical team. On-site versus remote. Now you have two components of a single team, with the business team co-located close to the business. You have two options for locating the technical team. 1, with the business team, or 2, remote. And remote is anything more than 15 minutes away. Locating the technical team with the business team optimizes communication, but at the expense of skill availability and cost. This is because you're restricted to available talent within a limited radius. If you're open to a remote technical team, you greatly increase the availability of skilled resources at a lower cost profile. But you will need to work on communication. The wider your net, the larger the pool of resources and potential cost savings, but the harder communication becomes. Number 4, considerations for sourcing remote. Optimizing communication between the business and the technical teams is important to capture the benefits. You must have super product owners and a great business analyst. They form the critical link in the delivery flow. Communication challenges relating to distance are overcome with communication and collaboration tools like video conferencing and online document sharing. You also need to work harder at team building, developing trust and a common sense of purpose. A one-team mindset. Have periodic visits, bi-directionally, organized around sprint planning or sprint reviews, design workshops, or milestone celebrations. This is another reason why location is important. If your remote location is too remote, these exchanges never happen, teamwork suffers, and performance declines. Number 5, what's worked for me? I've built remote technical teams several times for different global companies and tried different countries. By far, my greatest success has been using Istanbul, Turkey as a base. There is a huge pool of talent to recruit from and very little competition for resources. Communication style is similar and time zone differences are negligible. And there are cost advantages compared to Western Europe. It is close enough to support periodic visits, which builds trust and teamwork. And because Istanbul is an interesting city to visit, the business team often prefers to travel to Istanbul. Every team I built in Istanbul has been considered a strategic company asset. Achieving high performance with distributed teams is possible if you co-locate business resources, co-locate technical resources, build an effective communication bridge between the two with great product owners and business analysts, communication tools, and good old-fashioned team building. Done right, and you can increase performance while optimizing costs. Done wrong, and you'll be frustrated with the results. If you have questions, or you're struggling to get your team performing like clockwork, drop a question in the comments below, or connect on LinkedIn and send me a direct message. We work with companies struggling with digital transformation and innovation, building a game plan, assembling a winning team, increasing technology flexibility, and prototyping new ideas. Contact us today to get started. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss anything, and share with colleagues who may find this useful. Thank you so much for watching. Now let's go make it happen.